Hello, it's me again. Now, today, I've got something quite cool, actually. Now, I'm loving Druddigon decks at the moment as well. Druddigon is a very, very good card right now. Even if you just use it as a stall card up front while you're getting stronger cards powered up on the bench. You can use it in, like, Melmetal if you want to. You can use it in Gyarados, Druddigon. I call it Druddigonite because that's the deck name, but that's Dragonite and Druddigon. Very, very good. I've got some of those decks that I just mentioned then are on this channel as well. Go and have a check of those. Anyway, this deck, here's the list. Now, the good thing about this deck is the Gyarados art that I'm using. I managed to get the full art, right? And I love it. So that's why I wanted to make the deck anyway. And Druddigon's been getting a lot of play. Now, Gyarados takes a while to get online, but we do run Misties in this to try and help that. And we've got Leaves to get the retreat from Druddigon. And we got Vaporeon as well. And Vaporeon can switch the energies, which can come in handy. Let's say if you get Vaporeon early and no Magikarp, and you can power up the Vaporeon and then power up to a Magikarp when you get Gyarados when you get to it, and you can throw it out and then push all the energies to it. Very, very nice. It can brick, and it does brick, but it is pretty good. So here's some games. Right, okay, Garygon. This deck, one thing that I think I like but also scared of is decks like this that sometimes can be take a while to get online. This one can. It just depends on the Misty rolls. And sometimes I roll well on Misty when I'm not recording videos. I'm recording a video sometimes. On the last one, though, we did hit a few. Not more than one, but we still hit, you know. Now, we do start with a Vaporeon and a Misty and a Professor's Research. We are going first. However, we want to draw into a Magikarp early, Misty that Magikarp to start getting the Gary ready. I absolutely love that card. Look at it. The full art version of that is beautiful, isn't it? I rate that so much. I really hope that the new set brings in like shiny variants. I'd really like that. I'd really, really like it. Right, and the EV itself is actually pretty cool anyway. We've got two Vaporeons and Misty. All we want to do is get things online. Now, we're playing against Rapidash with Farfetch'd up front as well. Two Misties and an X-Speed. Oh. We're not in a good position right now because that Farfetch is hitting for 40 this turn. And we are in a good position in terms of what we're going against because it's a fire deck, so weakness is on. However, we haven't got anything to use, you know what I mean? And there's not going to be a red card because he's seen that I've only got the Eevee and nothing else from that research. Unless he expects that I'm running the Misties as well, and that I've got one, and that we hit two Misty. Like, oh, he didn't attack with Farfetch'd. I mean, he's getting Ninetales ready for the 90 damage, right? So what we're going to do is play the one here. We've got an X-Speed, a Vaporeon. Now, Vaporeon can do 60 damage. If this Misty hits 2, we're in a very good spot, actually. Very good spot. Is hit 1? Please hit 2. Oh, okay. So the next turn, we can take out no, we can't. We're 10 off. We're 10 off the Ninetales kill. This isn't good. What is good, though, if we hit Magikarp, what we can do is Misty the Magikarp and transfer all the energies over. But it is a Sabrina, though. And we don't want to get hit with Sabrina. So what he's going to do is attack with Farfetch, get Ninetales ready for the next turn. I like that play. I think that's a good play. And now Vaporeon is in range of dying to that Ninetales. We've got a Pokeball, and we're praying for either Druddigon or Magikarp. Magikarp, ideally. Druddigon's fine as well. Okay, Druddigon, so we can retreat into that. We've got double X speeds in the hand. So we probably will. Because otherwise we sacrifice the Vaporeon and all the energies that are on it as well. We don't ideally want to lose them, right? So what we'll do here is we'll drag this in. I'm going to Misty first onto the Vaporeon. This is a bit of a touch and go at the moment. We need Magikarp. We missed all the Misties as well, which is not good. I think what I'm going to do is play an energy here to keep the energy spread a little bit, just to make sure that we can transfer. Well, we'll see, because as often as I'd like, I can move a water energy from one of your bench Pokemon. So all I would need is the Druddigon. The Sabrina's bad. I knew the Sabrina was coming. This couldn't have been any worse so far. We're back to old, though, aren't we? We're back to what I said. Lose the first game, win maybe 1 or 2 afterwards, right? I think we're going to lose this because We haven't had anything. We've had really good cards, but they didn't hit Misty. And then we didn't hit Magikarp to get Gyarados. But even if we did, then he would have Sabrinaed it. So it wouldn't have mattered. The 90 damage doesn't kill Druddigon next turn. Oh, man, this is bad. I'm going to have to just keep playing the energies out. Druddigon's there to sort of help, but it's going to be very little help. He's got me with Ninetales unless I can get other Blaine. He's killed me with Blaine. He's had me right off. To be fair, I can never complain when it comes to Rapidash and Ninetales because I'm a firm lover of this deck. I think it's well good. I think it's ace. It's one of my favorite decks, this one. It's the one that I keep. So you can only have 15 decks at the moment, and there's only a few that I keep, and Starnion is one of them. The Drudinite is... Oh, man. That bricked so hard. There's nothing I can do. If he has another Blaine, what I'll do is I'll play like he doesn't have a Blaine, right? I think he will. If he doesn't have the other Blaine, then yes, Druddigon will take another 20, but he's down to 1 HP. 10 HP, sorry. The research, he doesn't have the Blaine, but he does take a lot of damage off. But he's in such a good position, he'd only need one Sabrina to beat me there. Gyarados would need Eevee out because we haven't got any Misties anymore. We haven't got 4 turns in us to get a Magikarp ready to attack. We're in a very bad position. We have lost this. We have lost this. There's the Magikarp really, really late on. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. That's so unfortunate. Never mind. There we go. We'll concede that one and we'll get straight back into another one. It's how it goes, though, for me. I'll lose the first one normally. If we look back on the history of my videos so far, I think I've lost the first quite a few times. But again, Sienna, thank you very much. Right, okay. So let's go for another game with it. And hopefully this time it forms a little bit better. Although, the thing is, we did get good hand. But we just didn't get the support on the board. Like, we didn't get any Pokemon to play. So we couldn't run around with the Druddigons. Everything came a little late, like a turn late sort of thing, you know? Oh, we're going second. Okay. Right, Druddigon to start, Magikarp to start, with an X-Speed in hand, a Gyarados, and a Misty. That's the start I like. Right, this is really good news for us. So this means that his deck's going to take a while to get online as well. So will mine. But is he playing the Druddigon variant? You'll have seen that. We've made that on this channel as well. Or a variant of it, you know? Right, okay. Oh, Articuno. Articuno Dragonite. Misties. I think that's good. I think that's a very good deck, actually, already. I think that's really cool. We need something else for the bench. Another Druddigon for the bench. Yes, thank you very much. I hope my Misty works a little bit better than yours here. Oh, yeah, I was going to say I wanted the full art because the full art looks nicer. Misty first. Please hit. Didn't hit. I mean, his didn't either, so, you know, it is what it is. We'll play the 1 energy there, and hope there's no Sabrina. Even if it's Sabrina, I don't think he can get the Articuno unless he has a Misty, but he can't play Sabrina and Misty in a turn. So we're okay for a moment. He needs to start powering up one or the other, so we'll see which one he's going to go for. I'm assuming it's going to be Dragonair because he's got the electric energy coming up next turn. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll get the Gyarados out ready. And that'll scare him a little bit, hopefully. A Druddigon to help with the Sabrina is very, very good, just in case he Sabrinas. Because the last thing we want is Magikarp getting donked early. And we've got to play in the flashy one. We got to play in the flashy one. Right, so 140, discard a random energy for, like, on the board. So it could be anywhere. Now, the good thing is, what I could do is I got a Sabrina. I could Sabrina one of his bench, force the other Dratini or an Articuno, get the kill with Gyarados, and we go from there. We've got the Leaf, which is very, very good. And this is my turn. That's it. I'm not going to play Leaf yet. I can play Leaf next turn. Now, if he doesn't get Dragonite out, he's in a bad spot. If he doesn't get Dragonite out now, he needs to get that Dragonair to the bench if he hasn't. And then it'll have to be a Dratini, which is an easy pick for us. Oh, he's not attacking. He can't attack. If he attacks, it's a bad play. But I don't think he will. I think he has to retreat that. He has to. Sacrifice the 1 energy to get rid of it on the bench. Yes, it'll take one more to... Oh, wow. He didn't do it. which is great for us. Now, I'll get the EV online as well, just in case for the Vaporeon, so we can switch over the energies if needs be. Then we can play the extra energy there. We play the Leaf. This is what he didn't want to see. Now he's so far behind because of this. He'll concede. There we go. It was an unfortunate play for the Dragonair, I feel like then. I feel like that should have been on the bench. Just because it's all is the energies. Or he should have played it to the Dratini on the bench. Right, okay, well, we'll take the win. We'll take the win there. And you know what's really good? He missed his Misty. If he hit that Misty early, there would have been a very different game. Because if he would have got Articuno going, very different. Right, okay, so another one with Garygon. I do like this deck because it can be a mixture of really slow or very quick to get online. It all depends on the Misty. Now, I don't particularly like Misty as a card just because of how inconsistent it is, but it does work sometimes, and when it does, it makes you like Misty for a minute. Do you know what I mean? We're going second. This is always good anyway. Okay. Magikarp, 2 Misties, a Gyarados, a Pokeball, and a Research. This is quite a good one for us. Lickitung and Wooloo. Now, the last time I seen a deck like this with normals in it and stuff like that was the Pidgeot deck. Now, a little spoiler here if you're watching till the end. There may be a Pidgeot deck coming up soon because I got smashed by it once and I liked that deck. I thought it was really good. So, I'm going to try and do a little deck around one. Ditto, Pidgey, Wooloo, Lickitung. Pidgey is the awkward one there because it's going to be the one. It's going to be the one. So, I've got to be careful what I play to the bench. So let's have a look what we do get here. We get a Druddigon. I think that is more than enough for the bench, to be honest, at the moment. Because Pidgeot, well, he won't get it online for a while. We sort of need to remove Magikarp from play. And we'll need to play Misty onto it. So I think I need to play the Eevee in case of a Sabrina anyway. And then what we'll do is we'll play Misty over to Magikarp now. We can use its attack to get it onto the bench as well. We've hit a Misty. How many? Okay, one's good. One's actually all right. One's fine. So then we can play another one and then leap out. And we'll put Druddigon up front here. So then it just gets Magikarp to the bench. And then we've got Eevee to, if he Sabrinas, we can go to the Eevee. So we'll be okay there as well. We'll be okay there. All right. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. Pidgeot's up there. Gotta be very careful though, because that Pidgeot is a problem, and it will become a massive problem if we don't get rid of it soon. I feel like Research is a better play here. So I'm going to Pokeball, but I'm not going to play it. I want a Pokeball to have it in my hand, and then I'm going to Research to try and get a Gyarados. Because I want to try and limit the amount of stuff I'm putting on bench. Even though I've only limited it by 1, it's something. I'll play the extra energy there. End the turn. I'm not getting overexcited here and getting everything ready. There's no point. We still don't have a Gyarados to start attacking, which is a problem. Pidgeot rather, if it's an EX version, it does require 3 energies to actually attack. So we might be in for... There's the Leaf, which is very, very good. We still don't have what we need, though. I'm going to get the Magikarp ready, and I'm going to get it really ready, I think, with another Misty. Yeah, I'm going to do it like that, and try and bait all the energies here. Okay, you watch, you get like 5 now. Okay, we get 1. We get 1. That's still okay. It has got 5 energies. Likelihood is Lickitung is attacking next turn. We've got a Magikarp and an Eevee to play with here as well, so we can play the other Magikarp if we want to. Just depends what we get, because we haven't got a Vaporeon yet. We haven't got a Gyarados yet. If we had Gyarados right now, we could Leaf Gyarados attack, you know? He's focusing on the Lickitung, which is a good thing for us so far. 60 damage for each heads. No damage. Perfect. 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 Okay, we get away with it. We get away with it. Again, we're very, very stuck. We're very stuck. I've got an X speed and a Leaf, right? So what I can do is next turn, let's say, attack Druddigon and kills it. I put the other Druddigon out. I X speed the Eevee, let's say, from play into the Druddigon, and then we stall literally until we get Gyarados. I can't do nothing until then. I got online really quickly, but I just been stopped by my cards. Gyarados, Vaporeon would work, but I don't want to use Vaporeon here. I want to use Gyarados. Well, actually, I could, because Gyarados needs 4 energies. Vaporeon will need 3. So we can switch them around a little bit from Magikarp, so we should be okay. Please don't hit any heads again, because then it gives me another turn to draw my deck. Perfect. Perfect, man. This is good. He is getting the Pidgeot ready, though. We have to bear that in mind, man, because that's going to be the real kicker there. That one. Okay, we finally got something. However, let's see. Do we get Gyarados? Vaporeon? And a Gary. There we go. Right, Gyarados goes out. Vaporeon goes out. Now, what we've got to do here is play 1 energy to Druddigon. And then we play 1x speed to get that out onto the Gyarados. So we can retreat that into the Gary. And then, how does this work again? Let me just read it. As often as you like during your turn, you may move 1 energy from your benched Pokemon to your active. Okay. So now what we'll do is, well, we just got to attack. And hopefully it discards the energy off the Pidgeotto and not me. It was off me, but that's okay. That's okay. We've got 1 kill. We've got 1 kill. And we've tried to Yes, man! I'm good with that, you know? I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. But the deck itself, like you see, it can be touch and go. Sometimes it can be really fast to get online, or you get bricked. It's one of those of this, but I like it. Druddigon, man. Druddigon treats me right. It's a great card in most decks, even if you just use it to stall. It's great. It's great.